Hey guys, thanks for working so hard transitioning back into the Crucible last week. I know it's weird to come back to something we were reading after 3 weeks of doing a completely different unit, but that's what we had to do. So, as you've noticed in the grade book, we haven't had a summative yet this semester. We would have had a summative if we had stayed in school, 3 weeks ago, because we would have just finished the Crucible and done the essay and then moved on to the mythology unit. But as it stands, we have to write the essay now. So if we were meeting every day in class, we would take a week to work through this. I'm going to give you 2 weeks, okay? The process is going to be exactly the same as it was last time, where I'm walking you through each individual part of how to write it. One day it will be doing introductions and conclusions. Another day it will be doing the body paragraphs, and there'll be a day at the beginning dedicated to collecting your evidence and putting it into a graphic organizer planner, okay? So it should all seem very familiar. It's going to be peel paragraph, same type of thing that we wrote last time, okay? But we're going to be focusing on a different topic. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read through the assignment description, which is what I would do on a Monday if I were introducing it to work through it, okay? So it's an informative summative essay on the Crucible. I'm reading it off my computer on my lap, so that's why I'm looking down. There are a number of themes that appear in the Crucible, and you'll be asked to choose one of the options below to address themes in your essay. So there are going to be 2 different options that you can choose from. Okay, option 1 is you will choose one theme from the play and trace it through the story by discussing how it applies to 3 separate characters. Each of your body paragraphs will address that one theme in relation to a different character. So for example, body paragraph 1 discusses the theme that you've chosen and how it applies to maybe Abigail. Body paragraph number 2 would discuss the same theme and how it applies to maybe John Proctor. And body paragraph number 3 would discuss that same theme again and how it applies to Reverend Hale maybe, okay? So in each body paragraph, you must include at least 2 pieces of evidence directly from the text. So I'm looking for quotes. I can help you find those if you're having a difficult time, okay? You can reach out through email and be like, hey, I remember Mary Warren saying this thing and I want to use it as evidence. Can you tell me where that is? But I want you to have looked for it first, okay? Part of writing an essay like this is the process of digging back through the text, okay? And each piece of evidence, you're going to have to do an in-text citation that's going to say Act 1, line 212, okay? So you're going to put the act and the line number, or the act and the page number. Either one is fine, but you're going to do it in parentheses just like you did the last time when you were putting a citation from an outside source, okay? All of this is spelled out on the slides that you're going to get posted tomorrow and on the document that describes the assignment, okay? So let's see what's next. So that's option number 1. You choose one theme and you track it through 3 different characters. Option number 2 is you choose 3 different themes in the play, and each of your body paragraphs will address a different theme. So theoretically, you could choose 3 different themes and say in each paragraph how they apply to the same character. Or you could do one theme in paragraph number 1 and how it applies to John Proctor, and a second piece of evidence could be how it applies to Abigail. And then paragraph number 2 could be the second theme and how it applies to Reverend Hale and Betty Paris, okay? Whatever it happens to be, but each of your body paragraphs would focus on a different theme with 2 pieces of evidence, okay? I hope that makes sense. If it's confusing, I want you to work through the slides for Monday, for tomorrow, on Monday, tomorrow, and then shoot me any questions that you have, okay? So that's basically what it is. What you need to do tomorrow on day 1 of the Crucible essay unit is decide which option you're going to use for this essay, if you're going to track one theme through 3 different characters, or if you're going to track 3 different themes throughout the play. You're going to have to decide on your option, and then you're going to write your theme statement tomorrow as well. And then you're just there. Some of the slides are just a review of Peel. Okay? There's a document that will ask you to write out your theme statement. And if you remember, you write a theme statement by figuring out what a topic is and then writing a sentence that says the author believes that mob mentality leads to innocent people being harmed. And then you get rid of the author believes that, and your theme statement would be mob mentality leads to innocent people getting harmed. Okay, that's just an example. That happens to be the example that I use on the slides as well. So the way this is going to work, I'm only expecting you to do English work 3 days a week this week. So Monday, tomorrow, by the time you watch this, it'll probably be today, but regardless, Monday, you're going to work through a theme, determining a theme statement. I'm going to give you a list of topics, and you pick one that you like and you write a theme statement for it. Or if you pick option 2 for the essay, you pick 3 of them and write 3 theme statements. But that's really what you're going to be doing on Monday. And then that's due Wednesday. And then Wednesday you'll have another task, and that will be due Friday. And then you have another task on Friday that's due the following Tuesday. And then from Tuesday on, you're just finishing the writing of your essay. Okay? And it will be walking you through the process sequentially, just like we did last time. So I know it seems like a lot, and this essay is going to be a little bit intimidating to some of you guys, but just remember, we've done this before. Pay attention to the examples I provide. I spent a lot of time creating examples for each different part of the essay. So just do, on Monday, just do what you're supposed to do on Monday. And then when Wednesday rolls around, do what you're supposed to do for Wednesday. And then when Friday rolls around, do what you're supposed to do for Friday. Okay? You have to do what's expected of you on the day it's expected of you, or the 2 days that are provided for that. Because if you fall too far behind, it's going to be a really tough situation to get you caught back up. On the flip side, don't work too far ahead. I only want to be answering questions from students about the thing that I assigned for that day. Okay? So just take it step by step, and it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, you guys have been doing an amazing job, and I'm super proud of you, and I'm super happy with the work that I've been getting from you. The myths were amazing. The illustrations were amazing. So get that quiz done for Act 4 and get ready to dive back in and start finding evidence this week. But tomorrow is just focusing on themes. Okay, awesome.